Hello and welcome to this reading, if it found you. I'm trying a really elaborate setup here. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. So, if you're here, firstly, welcome back if you've been seeing me for a while. This is gonna be an energetic reading. There are no coincidences, there are no accidents. If you're seeing this, this is truly meant for you. Let's dive straight into it. And if you would like to read tarot for yourself or for others, stay tuned because I have an exciting course coming up. It's going to be a 7-day tarot mastery course. You're going to be able to master the tarot in a week, reading for yourself and reading for others. Two cards just fell out of the deck. The Moon card and the Knight of Pentacles. I was thinking of doing a pick a pile reading, so I think these are the two piles. We're gonna shuffle. I'm gonna get some more cards to go along with it. Pick a card that you feel called to before I pick up more cards for each pile. I'm also gonna pick up two crystals, so you can decide which one you feel more drawn to. Check the card, check the crystal. Let's get a crystal for pile moon. The moon pile. Okay. You have this cute. I think this is agate. I don't know actually. I feel like the crystal has changed over time as well. So I think this is agate, okay? But you have that cool crystal. I'm gonna just put it over the card. I'm feeling called to the rose quartz for pile number 2, the Knight of Pentacles pile. Okay, so pick a pile, whichever you feel called to. Before we proceed, if you would like to see my readings as and when I post them, be sure to subscribe. Even if you don't, these readings are gonna find you. I have no doubt about that because everything is energy. And you will only see this if you are in energetic alignment for this, and this message is meant for you, and so on for other readings as well. Divine alignment and divine timing. Truly. Okay, if you have chosen the moon pile, keep watching. If you've chosen the Knight of Pentacles pile, I'm gonna do that one later. You can skip ahead. I'll have timestamps in the description. The moon. The moon is about mental confusion, but it also represents the divine feminine energy, the yin energy, the energy of receiving, of rest, of play. That's what came out. What got fell to the floor. It's the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like whoa, the cards are just jumping today. Three of Wands. Let's get another card. The Queen of Wands. Of course. Of course. Okay. So, table is cluttered. Okay. Um, I'm feeling called to also talk about this before we dive into the cards. This says, where am I? Why am I doing this? Where am I in this crossroads, and how can I trust my intuition to guide me? Sounds like the moon, the confusion and guiding you to your clarity. This could be a prompt that you can journal on. Where am I in this crossroads, and how can I trust my intuition to guide me? I have a feeling straight off the bat, because of the moon card as well, that you are someone who's very intuitive. The moon card also represents, with the divine feminine energy, the energy of intuition, of psychic abilities, of clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, I forget the rest. And sometimes that's what happens, and I feel like there is this, it's almost like brain fog or cloudiness um in your head too. And I feel like you are doubting your abilities, your gifts to see, to hear, to know, to feel. And that's happening because I feel with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you've been working hard on something and it's almost like you've reached burnout, but you haven't seen results yet. And that's the whole point, when you are doing everything in your power, you've done everything in your power about something, about a situation, about a thing you're working on, and you feel like you've done everything you could, but you're not able to see any results. That's when you take a step back and you don't do anything. Because the reason it's not working out is because I start with because the reason it's not working out is because there is a grander play here. There is something grander coming in for you here. And the more you're trying to work towards the goal in this limited perception of what this goal should look like and how it should bear you fruits, the more you're pushing away what is bigger and trying to come in. I keep saying this, expect best case scenario or even better. Right now, what's happening with you if you've chosen this card is that you are being shown that better is coming in. Now, you may find yourself drawn to both cards and both piles, in which case you should watch both of them. It is possible for that to happen, and it's not an accident, and you're not going crazy. You don't have to make a decision with respect to being called to one specific pile here. But I have a feeling if you're listening to this, you may also want to listen to the message in the other pile. All right, so yeah. Right now, you're being guided to just take a step back from whatever it is that you are doing. Take a step back and reevaluate just for today, or whatever period of day confirmation honks. I don't think the mic is picking it up because it has some voice isolation feature. Um, but yeah, whatever it is that you are working on right now, you're being guided to take a step back just for today or just for this period of day. If you're watching me during the day, then just for the morning or the afternoon sessions of the day, just take a step back from it, okay? Don't do anything. Just for now, okay? And you will find that in this period of you taking a step back from it is when you begin to look at it with a different perspective. Three is also a number of divine guidance, uh, divine protection. It is a reminder, a beautiful, powerful reminder from the divine that you are divinely protected and divinely guided every step of the way. This is all divinely orchestrated. This is all something your soul has orchestrated for you. This entire journey, whatever it is that you're working on, and I can see that this is something very passionate to you, for you. This is something that is soul led for you. So, in taking that step back from it, even if it's just for a session or just for a period of time during your day, you may find alternative perspectives, greater perspectives, expanded perspectives within your viewpoint. And more importantly than anything else, you are being guided to have fun. You are someone who understands. Queen of Wands is a card of magic. You are someone who understands that magic is real. Magic is real. And that's the biggest lie they try to sell us, that magic is not real. And you're someone who finally gets that magic is real. The more you deny it, the more magical it gets, right? With the Queen of Swords also, I don't know which camera to point to at this point. But this setup sort of came to me the same way. I was sort of building, working towards all of this in a certain way. I took a session off. I took the night off. I went to sleep. I said, fuck it. What's meant to happen will happen. If I'm meant to receive some guidance, I will. And I did. And that's how this set up, okay? uh, so, magic. You completely lost my train of thought there. I was gonna say sunflower is what I was trying to point to. Sunflower and like magic ones and like a broom may be significant. I'm looking at the tapestry in the background of this card for the first time. For the first time. I've been reading tarot for lifetimes. I've been reading tarot over the last 3 years now. In this lifetime, time is an illusion, of course, but just to give you a sense. It is so cool. It is genuinely so cool. There are more sunflowers, like right here. So there's like three, again, um, three sunflowers. I have a sunflower in my balcony right now in my little vase. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's like it's drooping. But it's drooping towards the sun. And I feel like sunflowers represent alignment. There's also like two mystical creatures here holding another sunflower. So there's actually four sunflowers here. That's crazy. And these mystical creatures look like cats. Cats may be very, very significant to you. Neko-chan. You may be someone who likes anime. I'm hearing Neko-chan, so Neko-chan. Um, and cats have 9 lives. 9 is a very significant number to you too. I feel like this is a completion that you are at, a sort of ending of a cycle that you're at, and this is like the phase of wrapping it up and also like beginning. I'm getting confused seriously about which camera to look at. I think it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting super confused. And like I feel like that's the energy here too. It's like an ending and a completion of sorts. And with this ending and completion comes a sort of new renewed energy of beginning the next chapter. For me, this translates into I'm gonna record my podcast right after this, so hopefully the setup is a little easier for me to navigate. And I'm also gonna record the tarot course exactly with this setup that I mentioned in the intro. If you're looking to read tarot, so something like that, sharing anecdotes from my personal experience whenever I'm recording this to help you with your personal experience, I guess, because I am you and you are me and we are we, and that cannot be denied. You are magic. Queen of Wands, you are magic. You are the magician. You are the creator of all of this. You are divine. Let's get one more card. It. I love saying that. It. You are divine. You are magic. Eights are also like, if you look at it this way, it's also like the infinity sign. I also have 888 right here on my arm tattooed. Yes. Eights represent transformations because they represent no beginnings and no endings, and because also we talked about threes and nines, and 369 is also coming through. Sacred geometry may be specific to you. Nines are completions. A completion is always followed by a renewal, a restart, a rebirth. It's like death and rebirth, ending and completion of an old cycle and beginning of a new cycle. It is also representation of abundance, infinity, and limitlessness. You are a divine being that is magical, limitless, full of potential. You are abundant. And that's exactly what you're going to be seeing. I'm seeing karmic and peace. Let's get some tarot on karmic for Wands 1111 card and the Chariot card. Now, there may be some endings to some karmic connections. Karmic again meaning that these connections were meant to take place and play out in your 3D reality the way that they did, so that you could gain something from it, but also, most importantly, that you could recognize and realize the parts of you being reflected in this connection with this other person that were no longer in alignment with what it is that you truly desire. That's what karmics are about. That's what karmic connections are about. Confirmation honks. Again, don't know if the camera picks it up, but this is not something you're meant to be afraid of. This is not something you're meant to shy away from. This is not something you're meant to push away from you. I'm getting that these karmic connections happened and took place in the way that they did for you to realize this new beginning. For Wands 1111, new timeline, peace, and the Chariot card. This is divine, again, divine and peace. And the Chariot is the card of the divine. Sevens are numbers of the divine. Seven here. You also have eight and eight here. Uh, you are divine. The divine recognizes you. We said that with the threes we saw. And we also have a duality in the Chariot card. The duality, the perceived illusion of duality, which is where this idea of karmic comes into place. Whatever you just experienced with these connections, I have a feeling this connection ended, or it just went into the realm of the unsaid, in the sense of not the nice realm of the unsaid. It just like frizzled out. As you moved to this, you jumped to this new timeline. Okay, let's be for real. I don't think you realize uh, that you jumped timelines again, because I don't think I realized it until like I saw this card for you, and you are me, and I'm you. So I'm a little like flabbergasted as well as I read these cards. Um, yeah, and it's this perceived illusion of duality that was being highlighted to you through this karmic connection. What I mean by that is you were able to see shadows in this connection that weren't yours. They were projections, but you also dive deep to see where those shadows existed within yourself, and you finally saw and acknowledged them for what they are. You didn't push them away, but the reason this connection ended, or this connection frizzled out, is because this other person could not come in terms with it the way that you did, essentially. Divine peace, the Chariot. You're being guided into a new chapter of your life. It comes in with the 11 of Wands card. 1111 may be a synchronicity that you're saying. No way. It's literally 1112. It's literally 1112. I don't know how to even show you. It's literally 1112. Okay. Okay. That being said, I just knew I had to like turn on the screensaver came on, and then I couldn't see the time, and then I just like touched it, and it was 11:11 and it turned to 11:12. Mind blown. Uh, so yes, this is your new timeline. This is your new chapter. You do not have to bring the past with you as you move into this. You are someone who's very intuitive, highly gifted, very psychic. You've known this for a very, very long time. Even if people have pushed you down for it, called you crazy for it, called you weird for it, whatever it is. You have stepped into your divinity and you are protecting your peace confirmation halls. Again, I don't know if you hear them. I have a little crystal ball chain with me where we do yes or no. I'm asking for a yes. This is a yes. What is a yes? So that's front and back. What is a no? Circles, clockwise circles for me. Okay. Um, stop. Did you see that? It just stopped. Every time I play around with the crystal ball. Okay. Um, think of a question in your head, wherever you are, whoever you are watching this right now, think of a question in your head. Is that a yes or a no? That's a yes. Whatever the question was, your answer is yes. Thank you. We're gonna end this here. Move into the Knight of Pentacles pile. And if you feel called to continue watching, please do. I have a feeling some of you want to. If not, this marks the end of your reading. I also have personal readings available, one-on-one sessions available, where we dive into your spiritual journey, your soul blueprint, your healing journey, your manifestation journey. We talk about all the woo-woo, and we talk about science, and we talk about psychology, and we talk about mindset, and all that crazy stuff. One-on-one sessions are currently at a discount. I also have a one-on-one coaching program for your spiritual manifestation and healing journey, because I believe all these three journeys are the same journey through different lenses. I've explored all the various tools to help guide you. You can find that at my Stan store, link in description. You can send me a DM on Instagram if you're interested, and I have a free discovery call you can book with me if you feel called to work with me one-on-one. Okay, we're gonna put the crystal away. Thank you, crystal. Cute. Actually, let's get a quick message from the crystal. Do we have anything we want to say to the viewer of this reading? Keep going. You are loved. You are protected. You are divine. You are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. At every point, no matter what. That's a message from your crystal. Thank you. Cute. Moving into the Knight of Pentacles pile with the Rose Quartz crystal. Let's start with these cards. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Way too many cards. Hold up. Fishy, disgust, lucid dreaming, 3D and 6th dimension. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Um, we'll start with the Knight of Pentacles card itself. The Knight of Pentacles is about, again, knights are like swooping in actions for me. For me, the Knight of Pentacles represents a swooping in action with respect to your finances, your material possessions, but I'm specifically getting wealth. I have a feeling like wealth is gonna come swooping in for you, and this is divine. This is divine. It may come in different forms, but this is divinely orchestrated for you, whatever it is that you're doing. I have a feeling some of you here are light workers in your own way. You may have your own spiritual business. You may read yourself. You may be readers. You may be guides and coaches. I'm also getting some of you are not within a spiritual space. Some of you also have careers linked to the 3D, and it's like your light is needed in the 3D, just the way that you are, wherever you are. I'm hearing doctors, and I don't know, I'm just seeing doctors and like white coats. I'm also wearing white. Nothing is a coincidence. You may be someone who is a doctor, or you may work with doctors, physicians. Alternative medicine as well is what's coming through. You may be an herbalist. I don't know how to say it. Herbalist. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Um, yeah, you're someone that works with medicine in a traditional sense and in a modern sense. You may be someone in both spheres, is what I'm getting. And your light is needed exactly as you are. I'm also seeing Chopper from One Piece, the anime. That may be oddly specific to somebody. Put it in the comments below if you resonate with that. Okay. Uh, Now moving into this sort of fishy, disgusting energy. What is this about? A third party situation. The Devil card, the King of Swords. Okay, I'm getting what this is about. You may be with a group of three friends. You may be at a party where there may be a group of three people that you are involved with. Maybe this is a triangle of sorts. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna expand on that further. With the Devil card coming out along with the Three of Cups, I'm getting a sort of the fishy, disgusting energy in terms of, excuse me, energy moving through me as well. A third party situation, and this is affecting your throat chakra, your ability to express yourself clearly. This is someone that doesn't want to hear you speak. That's what I'm getting. This is someone that whose shadows overpower their their light, and they believe that in bringing you down is how they rise, but that's not true because we can all rise. We are all abundant. And the truth is that we all rise when we rise together. There's power in collective energy. That's why even on a more 3D sense, colonialism was all about divide and rule, divide and control. Religion is about divide and control. Anything that exists within our false matrices of reality is all about division, because when we are together, we can move mountains. This is something you might have heard. When we come together, our collective energy is so high that you know what's going to follow. We are infinite. We are infinite in ourselves, but when we come together, it's even more infinite, obviously. Um, So this fishy, disgusting energy that I'm picking up on, whoever came to mind when I said that is who this is about. What you're being guided to do, King of Swords. Communicate efficiently and cut them off. I'm also getting a sense with the King of Swords that this may be tied to the law. I'm also hearing inheritance because of the Knight of Pentacles. Further confirmation, this may be a family member that is trying to steal your inheritance. They're just like fishy, disgusting energy in general. They're just icky. They feel icky, like this feeling. Yeah. And this feeling. Yeah. And it's not a nice, like, witchy, oh, this feeling is like, that's what I'm getting. And your guidance, also, you may be seeing them in your dreams, lucid dreaming. 3D and the sixth dimension being linked, right? So you know this, you have confirmation of this. I also heard that immediately, like dreams. You know this person. It is a manifested in a manifested form. There is a manifested form of this person in the 3D that you have dreamt about. The recording died. Okay, we resume here. Um, so clearly something does not want me to, whatever this fishy, disgusting energy is, does not want me to tell you this, because that camera died. So we're just gonna continue with this. Honestly, I shouldn't have even stopped it, but I guess it is what it is. Um, and to be very honest, this energy cannot reach you because clearly they don't want this message to reach you, but this message is definitely reaching you, right? You're still listening to me. um, yeah, as I was saying, you know what this energy is, and this energy has manifested into a physical form that you have been seeing in your dreams that feel like lucid dreams. They are in the 3D and they are also in the sixth dimension, the 6D, which is the dimension beyond confirmation honks, beyond your 3D physical, beyond your 4D, your 5D, and then your 6D, right? Essentially, what I mean is they are probably the lucid dreaming is again within the 5D, so they are an energy that is revolving around your 3D, 5D, 6D, multiple dimensions at the same time, your physical, your mental, your etheric, and your astral dimensions. In terms of energy, you are a multidimensional energetic being that is infinite of unconditional love. And hence, you exist on multiple dimensions at the same time. You already know this, and so do they. So I'm getting a feeling of this energy existing with, why can't I speak? What is going on? Multiple, they're trying to even suppress my speech in giving you this message. But again, they can try, but it's just funny, right? It's just laughable. The ops can try, but it's just laughable, truly, at this point. And they really are trying to fuck with you on multiple dimensions, is what I'm getting. You already know who I'm talking about, the first person that came to mind, the energy that came to mind. It is a person too. It is a person too, and maybe it's multiple people for some of you. With three, I'm also getting there maybe three people, a group of three people, not necessarily a third party situation alone. Uh, they cannot reach you, okay? That's the first thing. They cannot reach you because you are an energetic being that is infinite, multidimensional, and of unconditional love. You are divinely protected and divinely guided, divinely supported. 3. The energy of divine protection is upon you. The number 3. 3D, three of cups, okay? What you need to understand is that the ops can try, okay? And they will try and they will keep trying, but it is not your job to engage. You are being called to be this King of Swords energy. Dissociate. This may be very linked to your inheritance. I say that because the King of Swords is a card of the law. It's a card of a lawyer. You may be a lawyer yourself or related to the legal system or profession in some form. You may have a lawyer. This may be something that is already tied up with the law. This is your confirmation. Knight of Pentacles was your card. that your inheritance, your abundance, your wealth is coming swooping in. And these energies can try, but they cannot stop it. The same way that they try to disrupt this message, but they cannot stop it from being received by you or being reached to you. We get one more card, the Tower card. This energy is falling apart. The Fool. This energy is falling apart. That's it. That's the end of it. Five of Pentacles. They're desperately trying, but they are falling apart. And they're falling apart because of this vanity that exists within themselves, that they're not able to see, that they are willingly refusing to see and acknowledge. But you, my friend, you have. You have seen this. You have seen the shadow aspect of yourself. You have come to terms with the shadow aspect of yourself. And so you have this swift moving abundance coming towards you. Eight of Wands. Let's get another card from this deck. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Need I say more? Abundance and grace. Angelic. Angelic grace, abundance, swift moving. Knight of Pentacles, swooping in action. The Moon card, I feel like you may also have been drawn to the other pile, if you're coming from that pile, or you may want to check that out if you feel called to. Queen of Wands, I did shuffle the deck. You are magic, you are grace, you are angelic. This was the message that came out in the other pile as well, even if you're not checking that out. You are magic, you are an earth angel, you are infinite, you are multidimensional, you are a being of unconditional love. You are receiving what is meant for you at this time. Um, let's go ahead and do a little bit of the pendulum. I want you to think of a question in your mind, and we're gonna get a yes or no answer to that right away, okay? So what's a yes? It's front and back. What's a no? It's clockwise circles, okay? Stop. Think of the question in your mind. Whatever the question is that this person is thinking about, what is the answer to this? Okay, it's a yes. It's a very strong yes. It's a very, very strong yes. Whatever this was is a yes. Okay, this was your confirmation. Thank you. Let's get a little bit of a crystal message for you from your rose quartz crystal for this pile, the Knight of Pentacles pile. Doggo barks in the background. Dogs may be very significant to you. That's what this crystal is telling me. You have golden retriever energy is what is coming through. Hi, holy fuck. That was a huge ass eagle that came right here. Eagles, dogs, nature spirits want to connect with you. Rose quartz is also the crystal of love, unconditional love, grace, angelic presence, and also the message coming through is your animal spirits guiding you at this time. I just saw this. This card was right on top. It says Destiny Swap and Shitty Energy, but right below that is also 4444. Okay, so whatever disgusting, shitty, fishy energy you are dealing with, they try to destiny swap with you, but you are divinely protected, you are divinely guided, everything is happening for you in divine timing. The crystal message for you is to pay attention to the animal spirits around you, because the animal spirits are guiding you at this time. Specifically, hawks and eagles may be significant to you, and also, as I mentioned, dogs. I think that concludes the reading for this pile. If you like this reading, like it, give it a thumbs up. Definitely helps me. And once again, grateful to read for you. I have personal sessions, personal readings available. Add the link in the description. I also have one-on-one sessions and a one-on-one spiritual manifestation and healing coaching program for your soul in this lifetime. See you.